morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCA TTV studio, I'm Sophia Bolova alongside Maria Angelicchio.
Coming up in today's show, class officer information is available, Link Crew is sponsoring the annual freshman tailgate, and we highlight some opportunities with the Bridges program. All this and more on your WCA TTV News.
If you are a freshman, sophomore, or junior who is interested in having a leadership role, consider running for a class officer position: president, vice president, secretary, or treasurer. We are electing these 4 positions for each of the 3 classes. If elected, you will be asked to attend monthly meetings during homeroom or GL time, help out with different events throughout the school year, and assist in keeping the student body unified. To be considered, you can pick up forms outside of Ms. Suter's room, S209, or in the guidance office. You must pick up an orange candidate form and a white requirements and duties sheet. Your orange form must be completed and turned in by Wednesday, September 13th at the end of the school day to either Ms. Suter, S209, or Ms. Fazoko, C210.
The following colleges will be in the Commons area during GL time. If you need more information, please stop by the guidance office. We'll be back after this message.
The Bridges Room would like to welcome everyone back. They are excited once again to offer the scheduled individual check-ins and individual counseling sessions. These can be arranged by checking in with Ms. Putina in person, emailing Ms. Putina at nobelyputina@glac.us, or having a teacher, guidance, or administrator contact Ms. Putina to arrange a scheduled appointment. Lunch groups will resume starting Monday, September 18th. This year, prior registration through FlexTime Manager will be required to attend a lunch group. Lunch group attendance will be limited to small groups of 6 students at a time and can be attended up to 2 times a week. They will be covering topics such as managing anxiety, stress and depression, peer relationships, positive thinking, positive futures, and developing individual coping skills. All topics will involve an art or craft activity. Please check out the groups listed in FlexTime Manager and sign up. Remember, taking care of your mental health leads to success at school and a bright future. Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Zoe Vivada for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Here's your 3-day forecast. Today there will be scattered showers with a high of 81 and a low of 67. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 64. Lastly, on Saturday, it'll be cloudy again with a high of 77 and a low of 62. That's your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Zoe. Do you have a free future readiness set period in the morning or last period in the afternoon? Consider helping your community and get paid while doing it. LES is in need of crossing guards at the arrival and dismissal. The times are 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. There is a pay of $15 an hour. This is a great opportunity for future teachers or future law enforcement officers. Contact Mrs. Yetter if interested. A reminder that breakfast is open every day from 7:15 to 9 a.m. in the cafeteria. Stop by for one of our best sellers, a warm breakfast sandwich. Breakfast is at no cost to students. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Dalton King with What's Cooking.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Thursday, September 7th. The special of the day is Fiesta Chicken Quesadilla with shredded lettuce and sour cream, Tostito chips with mild salsa, and golden corn. Tomorrow's special of the day is brunch lunch with French toast sticks, savory sausage links, and deli roaster potatoes. The soup of the day is creamy potato. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Dalton. Want to join the fastest growing girls sport? Sign up for girls wrestling. Anyone interested should sign up in the athletic office by the end of this week. Practices will begin next week. Any questions should be directed to Mrs. Fry in A4. Now, let's get an update on our Wildcat sports teams.
Good morning, Wildcats. The girls varsity and JV tennis teams head to Armstrong to take on the Riverhawks at 3:30. Later in the evening, the boys varsity and JV soccer team will take on Plum away at 6 and 7:30. To end off Wildcat sports today, the girls volleyball team will take on Greensburg-Salem on the road at 7:30. Also, All grade 9 student athletes for any current or upcoming seasons are asked to report to the auditorium on Friday, September 8th at 10:48, following homeroom for a meeting with the athletic directors. Now here's Gabby Cunningham with National Sports.
Thanks, Jack. Here's your national sports report for today. In the NFL, Week 1 kicks off tonight at 8:20 when Kansas City Chiefs take on the Detroit Lions at Arrowhead Stadium. In baseball, the Pirates have an off day after their series against the Brewers. Also, the Altoona Curve faces the Harrisburg Senators for the third time in their 6-game series at 6 p.m. Moving into college sports, both Penn State and Pitt's women's soccer teams have games tonight. Penn State hosts Princeton at 7:30, while Pitt travels to Xavier at 7. In other college sports news, last week, Nebraska's women's volleyball team broke the record for the highest attendance of a women's sporting event in the U.S. when hosting 92,003 people at the Huskers football stadium. That's all for sports. Back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCA TTV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.
Go Wildcats!